In Fallout 4, there's one vault we know more about than any other, and that of course is Vault 111. Greetings fellow science fiction fans, you are watching All Things Sci-Fi, and in this video we're going to be covering Fallout 4's first vault, Vault 111. Try not to lose Sean this time. Vault-Tec designed Vault 111 to observe the effects of long-term cryogenic suspended animation on unsuspecting test subjects. Vault 111's staff consisted of an overseer, a small team of scientists, security guards, and facility maintenance personnel employed on a short-term basis. Test subjects were lured to Vault 111 from nearby neighborhoods of Sanctuary Hills and Concord, where they were placed in stasis pods after being told deceitfully that the purpose of the pods was for decontamination. According to Vault-Tec standard operating procedures, Vault 111 was to remain sealed for a minimum of 80 days, after which the vault could be opened upon receipt of an all-clear signal from Vault-Tec, or at the overseer's discretion. However, after the 180-day mandatory shelter period elapsed, Vault 111 received no signal, and its staff faced dwindling supplies. Despite requests from the security staff, the overseer refused to unseal the vault door, concerned that the radiation outside the vault had not declined enough to be survivable. Shortly after, a faction led by the vault's security and support staff engaged in a mutiny against the overseer in an effort to unseal the vault door and leave the vault. In response, the overseer placed the vault on lockdown and demanded all staff to hand over any food, weapons, and medicine. It is unclear whether the mutiny was successful, as the logs end here on both the security terminal and the overseer's terminal. In 2027, the Institute had discovered the location of the vault, along with the fact that it contained an infant whose DNA would be completely uncorrupted by post-war radiation. Seeking a source of pure human DNA to form a basis for their Generation 3 synths, they sent their agent Conrad Kellogg and 2 scientists to receive the infant. However, the child was in a cryostasis pod with one of his parents. When that parent wouldn't relinquish their hold on the son, Kellogg murdered them while the sole survivor watched helplessly, trapped in their own pod before being placed into stasis once again. After witnessing the murder of their spouse and the kidnapping of their child, the sole survivor awakens in Vault 111 after being held in cryostasis for 210 years. Upon accessing Vault 111's monitoring terminal, they learned that all of the other test subjects that had entered the vault, except for themselves, their spouse, and their child, had died of asphyxiation due to life support failure. In the Dangerous Minds quest, the sole survivor discovers that Kellogg had been directed not to reactivate the life support for the other residents and not to release them. 60 years later, due to an error in Vault 111, the sole survivor is released from cryostasis and escapes. However, it is later revealed that the release was in fact a personal choice made by Sean, now the director of the Institute, and not an error of the vault as initially thought. Unlike other vaults, the entrance to Vault 111 not only has an atypical pneumatic hull, but also acts as a hatch which gives way to an interior elevator. The inner door opens first, followed by the hatch opening. While painted in the prelude, the vault door is rusted and dull after the Great War. There was also a security checkpoint, a feature that most other vaults lacked. Most of the other rooms in Vault 111 included a reactor room, a recreational area for staff, and an overseer's office. The vault is significantly smaller as compared to other Vault-Tec vaults, due to the nature of the experiment. After the release of the sole survivor, the vault shows obvious signs of neglect. Frozen mummified corpses are in the pods. Skeletal remains of some kind of killed occupants are scattered around the interior with signs of violence, and much of the machinery is no longer in proper working order. Radroaches have also invaded the vault and serve as the sole survivor's first encountered enemies. However, despite the lack of maintenance for nearly 210 years, the vault's interior is in good condition compared to the other abandoned/fallen vaults encountered in the Capital Wasteland, the Mojave, and even some other vaults within the Commonwealth. And that's it, all we know about Vault 111. I'd love to hear what you think of this vault in the comments below. And to interject just before the end of the video, my friend has got a YouTube channel for more gaming related content, so if that's your thing, there will be a link to his channel in the description down below. You've been watching All Things Sci-Fi, and remember,
War. War never changes.